popular host on this channel. Today we are going to look at building a career in the downstream sector. And one of the areas we are also going to look at in the downstream sector is retail. Because the oil and gas downstream sector is quite very broad. And narrowing it down to different areas and departments, retail is one of the key sectors in the downstream sector. Have you imagined how petroleum products get to the pump for customers? Have you imagined how these products are being dispensed and get to the final users? Have you also imagined how you go to a service station and a nozzle is being fixed, in your vehicle or any other thing, and you get this product at the end of the day? I will be taking time to give you a theoretical lecture on how products are being dispensed. It will interest you to know that in every organization or in every marketing, there is a product that is out there for sale. The product has to be marketed. And in the downstream sector, which is the retail side of the business, we have three major products. In running the retail business, three major products are important. And out of the three products, one is more important. I'm sure you want to find out. You can run the station with two products without one, but you can barely not run the station without one of it. And that's to say that some products are more important than others. So I would like to list out the three important products and tell you the one that is more important. So in the scale of three, the number top one is DPK, which is the dual purpose kerosene, popularly known as kerosene. Are you aware that you can run a retail business with or without kerosene? Yes, it's very possible. You can decide to run a retail business without dual purpose kerosene, because recently the LPG is already taking the space for kerosene. So a lot of people are migrating from from kerosene to LPG because of clean gas. Then the second product is AGO. Well, a lot of people refer to it as diesel, but we call it AGO, which is the automatic gas oil. You can also run the retail business with or without AGO, but AGO is very important. And the last of it all, and the most important product in every retail outlet, is a PMS. I'm sure you are happy to hear that. Without PMS, most of the cars on the road will not be there, and without PMS, most of the generators will also not be in use. So why is PMS very important? And why should you have PMS in your petrol station? Like I said, you can run the retail business with or without AGO or DPK, but you can barely run the station without having PMS. So today, I will be taking you through the process of discharge, how this product leaves the loading depot to the station, and how it gets to your pump, and how it finally gets to your car. Okay, all petroleum products are loaded from a loading depot. LPG cannot be loaded in the marketplace, same as AGO as well as DPK. All this product comes from a loading depot. And in Nigeria, we have three major loading locations. They are Lagos, Delta, and Calabar. That is where most of the loading depots are domiciled. So, when a product is loaded from a loading depot, let's say for instance, in Delta State, Ogara, the tanker is expected to travel through Ogara to, let's also say example, Abuja. First of all, these tankers comes in capacity. So you can have the 50,000 capacity, 35,000 capacity, 33,000 capacity. This truck is loaded from its loading depot to its destination. When the product arrives at the destination, then what next? Does it just go down to your underground tank? No. This is the process, and this is how it works. Like I said, I'll be taking you on the part 1 of this video, telling you the theoretical aspect of product discharge, and in my next video I'll be taking you through the practical aspect. How do you get PMS into your car? Raise it up, especially for young and old who are seeking employment or probably a career in the downstream sector. Most people go for interviews seeking for positions in this sector, yet they don't really have an idea of how it works. Today, I'll be taking you through the process of discharge. Before I move on, it's important to note that every tank is calibrated in 3 compartments. Every tank is calibrated in 3 compartments. Be it a 60,000 capacity, a 50,000 capacity, a 45,000 capacity, 40,000 capacity, or a 33,000 capacity. They are all calibrated into 3 compartments. So let me run you through how the compartments are calibrated and how it works. Let's start with a 33,000 capacity. For a 33,000 capacity, 3 compartments, like I said, are in it, and every compartment is made of 11,000 liters each. 11,000 liters each. For a 33,000 compartment, 33,000 truck, 11,000 each into 3. For a 40,000 capacity truck, we also have 3 compartments. The first compartment is made of 13,500. The second compartment is made of 13,000. The third compartment is made of 13,500. So if you do your calculation, you do the math, 13,500 times 2 gives you 27,000, while the middle compartment, which is 13,000, gives you a total of 40,000. While a 45,000 capacity is calibrated also in 3 compartments of 15,000 each. So compartment 1, compartment 2, compartment 3 are all 15,000 capacity. While a 50,000 capacity is a little bit tricky. You have a 17,000 capacity in it, you have a 16,000 capacity in it, and you also have a 17,500. It depending on how the calibrator chooses to calibrate the truck. It's neither between 17,500 to 17,000, 16,000, as the case may be. But in total, you will still arrive at the 50,000 capacity. When the product arrives, the location is expected to side. What is siding? The product and the truck drivers are expected to park. They park at a very comfortable haulage point. I'm sure the next question is, what is haulage point? Haulage point is a level where a truck tanker is expected to park to get the accurate measure of that product. So every retail outlet has its unique point that is created for haulage. So a truck cannot park in a slanty or vertical way for haulage. No, it has to park at the haulage point where we quote and unquote assume that is a level where the accuracy of that product will be gotten. What next? The driver is expected to submit his waybill. Waybill is also considered as delivery note. It is a document given to you at the loading depot where sensitive information are contained in. For example, the waybill will tell you the capacity of that truck, the quantity and the volume of product that is being loaded, It will also give you the haulage parameters at the loading depot and will give you the liquid height of that product as well from the loading depot. Now, these information are needed in your discharge and they are very important information. So for every truck driver that arrived at the station has to present that waybill, that document. Without that document, it is absolutely almost impossible for you to get down that truck. Receive the waybill and confirm that this product is actually loaded for that station. Also know the loading depot, confirm the liquid height information, confirm the haulage information, and confirm the quantity as contained in that tank. It's very possible to use a 40,000 capacity truck to load a 33,000. It's very possible to use a 50,000 liter capacity to load a 33,000. So if you don't confirm the information as contained in the waybill, then your haulage calculation at the end of the day will not be correct. So information contained in that waybill are very important and necessary for this lecture today. Now, the truck is expected to side. Like I said, siding is waiting. It has to wait. So, but in oil and gas, we said the truck is expected to side. So, for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. 45 minutes to 1 hour. And the reason why that truck is expected to side for 45 minutes to 1 hour is to allow the product to settle down. You know, the driver has traveled this far. There's what they call bubbling. The product is highly inflammable. The product is bubbling, so it has been on the road, it's been bubbling. So when it gets to your location, you're expected to allow the product to wait, settle down, while commence the haulage. What do you need to haulage? You need the haulage bar. The next question is, what is haulage bar? Haulage bar is a T-back, a T-iron back that gives you the measurement to what is in the tanker. So you take the haulage back and also your liquid height back. Now, 3 important things are expected at this point. You test for 3 important things. 1, you haulage the truck. So by haulaging the truck, you're taking accurate measure of the product. Secondly, you take the liquid height measurement. By taking the liquid height measurement, it also gives a further confirmation to that product that is being brought to your station. Thirdly, it's important to test with water finding paste. So the water finding paste is also used at a liquid height bar to test below whether there is any atom of water pressure in that product. Of course, selling out products with water will damage the car. So it's very important to note that products are not dispensed having any atom, any of water in it. So after performing these 3 tasks, we now move on getting ready for the discharge. In discharging the truck, for me, I still insist for beginners that after testing with the water finding paste, you do what is called testing, normal testing, where samples are taken. In order for this video not to be too long, there shall be a part 2 of this lecture, this theoretical lecture that will take into consideration the discharge processes, as this part 1 forms the haulage part of it. The part 2 of this lecture will take the discharge. Then I shall be doing a further video on the practical processes the entire practical process of discharge from start to finish, where I shall be practicalizing it myself. I'm sure you want to see it. So you do well to subscribe, like, click the notification button so that when this video comes, you'll be the first to see it. Bye.